Hey, shout out Blue Beetle.
Yeah, go see it. I don't know what people are saying.
Excellent movie, Blue Beetle.
If you're brown and you're still not down to go see this movie, what are you waiting for? Like, buy your tia, your tío, your primos.
Take your mom.
Take them. You don't even have to go watch it. Just buy a ticket and
give it out to someone. Give it to a kid. Yeah,
you just give it to one of those kids that are always talking about. Like,
yeah,
like just go watch and support. We want more representation. This is what we got to do.
You know the crazy thing, when Diesel and I went to go see it, there was a kid to my right, and he was crying.
Oh.
But he wasn't a kid. He was actually kind of like an Edgar, but like he was like old, like 18 years old, 18, 19 with his girlfriend. And I could hear him sniffling. And at first I thought it was my own sniffles.
It could have been mine.
Yeah, but I was like, and then I saw him go like, with his popcorn in his head, like,
oh, so cute.
I was like, damn, even the Edgars have feelings. And then there was that white guy to the left, dude, who was absolutely loving the movie, dude.
He was the best. At first, I thought he might be like annoying because he was like reading everything on the screen and kind of mumbling.
He'd be like,
himself.
yeah, because he'd be like, oh, Las Palmas, oh, woo.
But once like the movie like kind of started rolling along, like he was clearly on the spectrum. So he was just giving like this sincere reaction to everything. So anytime the Blue Beetle would punch someone, yes, whoa, come on. Like,
yeah, or like when the Blue Beetle, I guess I'll say spoilers just in case. But when the Blue Beetle had to like, you know, like when it was finally time to like nut up, you know?
To merge with the scarab, yeah.
Like he was like, yeah, let's go, woo! But the cool thing was that he wasn't the only one shouting. Everybody else was kind of feeling it. Like everybody else was like, let's go, you know, like, or you see like, ay, or something. I don't know.
It was an active crowd.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't think I'd ever been in a movie like that in a while, like, or not ever, but like,
well, that's why I chose the theater. It was a big theater, and it was like we could barely get a seat. So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a packed house. Like by the time the end is, I expected some noise.
Yeah, it was kind of like Endgame, like that same kind of like vibe. Because I know when I saw was it Endgame?
Well, of course, Endgame is built for that.
Right.
All the crowd pleasing moments. It's almost not even a movie.
To your left, right? Or was it to the right?
On your left.
On your left.
To the left.
To the left.
I'm curious
all the Avengers.
All the backup to the left.
What were the demographics though? Of like
there was everyone. Like, there was. I mean,
we
went to Northridge,
but there's couples and
So there was a lot of Latinos, there was a lot of like it was variety.
Yeah, there was so many people at the theater. It was just it was everybody.
But I think a lot of like it was cool to see like even like white folk there, because it was like this is universal stuff. Like family's universal. You know,
the struggle is universal.
Struggling is universal. You know, like like grief is universal. You know, like
he loses his father, and then he doesn't want to lose the rest of his family, and that's the whole motivation. He doesn't want revenge. He just wants to keep his family safe.
But at some point, he has to like, and even then,
he goes to take it.
He redeems it.
Yeah, and then he
because the Beetle, the thing that was offering that violent release,
was the
upon merging.
Because the Beetle also accepted Jaime.
Right. It was a mutual thing.
So like,
and so
we don't kill because you don't kill, and I'm a part of you.
Yeah. So like, it was kind of cool, like this idea of like stepping into your power, and like stepping into your power doesn't necessarily mean destroying others, which goes back to the strikes, right? Like if, like for example, the goal or the hope that like if we were to ever become wealthy enough to like own a business or something like that, it doesn't mean that we would, or my hope would be that I don't want to take that power and use it to step on others or to like bring others down or whatever, you know, like you can use that power in a positive way.
Like
without losing your integrity, you know? Well, everyone, thank you for listening and watching. This has been Raul.
PJ.
We hope to see you with us again.
Come back for more.
Just come back.
Like, subscribe, do all that.